is Solène Gün. I'm 23 years old and I'm a photographer, French photographer, and I also have Turkish and Kurdish origins. And we are here today for my first exhibition, solo exhibition at Foam Museum. So Turunç is an immersion into the everyday life of young men from Turkish immigration living in the suburbs of Paris and Berlin. I really wanted to show what binds this community and also speak about and tell the story about those young men that are mostly stigmatized and denigrated. And I really take interest in details and elements that evokes also the culture and their attachment to their roots that this young generation proudly display.
Solène Gün was selected as a recipient of the Florentine stipend, a stipend that is focused on young artists that are focusing on humanity and the daily lives of people in their work. And that's exactly what Solène Gün does. She tries to capture the lives of young Turkish men living in the suburbs of cities like Paris and Berlin. And yeah, she really tries to grasp, on the one hand, the hope and expectations, but her work is anything but naive. It shows the violent side, but it's just not the only thing that is important in these places. She also really shows the brotherhood that's so important for these communities. So I think her work is really important to show, to create a broader picture of the mostly negative stereotyping kind of images that we see in the media.
So Turunç is a Turkish name of a fruit, of a Turkish fruit, and it means like bitter orange because it's a fruit which is bitter and sweet, and it was like a metaphor to express the contradiction between the hopes and the reality that those young men are living in. I really think that banlieue and like suburbs have becoming pretext to the division of people and also the rejection of immigration. And so I really wanted to bring a new vision and to immerse like people in this universe and to give a better vision of those places and those subjects.
I think the exhibition Turunç creates an interesting clash, so to say, because Foam is, in the end, it's a museum building on the canals of Amsterdam, right in the city center, whereas the work of Solène Gün speaks about the banlieues that are largely neglected city parts. Yeah, to present this kind of work in a building with all these classical elements, I think it creates a tension that is good, and I hope that it can create discussion.
I really have a link with those young boys because I spend a lot of time with them and really like being part of their everyday life and of their family sometimes. So yeah, I really love them and I'm really proud to, in a way, to show them and their identity in a museum, and that's a really beautiful thing.